We're back, y'all. It has been just over a month since the devastating wildfires in Los Angeles County left tens of thousands homeless. And while the story may have receded from the headlines, the families affected are just beginning to pick up the pieces. Families like my next guest, they are lifelong educators who lost the home where they had lived for more than 2 decades. Please welcome to the show, Merian and Wesley, y'all. I hate that we're meeting under these circumstances, but I'm very happy you're here. But tell us about, the home that you love, that you lost. Tell us about that.
So we are fortunate to have lived in the city of Altadena for over 30 years, grew up there, got married there. My husband, I lived in this house. He threw my stuff over the fence and we bought that house. So that's where we've lived, and it's a community, and it's like, just family. And so we're really hoping to get back to what we know in terms of an Altadena community where we all know each other and everybody knows our name. So.
Yeah, because it's a beautiful place to grow up, and I can't imagine that long, being there. And thank you so much, first of all, for being educators. I love educators. Tell us about your lives as educators. You're a coach?
Well, I've been coaching for 35, 40 years.
Yeah.
As well as...
So cool.
As well as working at the supermarket overnight.
Yeah.
Fell in love with sports always as a kid, but coaching was just something that you become a coach, but you also become a mentor.
Yeah.
It's always been to young ladies.
Kind of like a therapist sometimes. Some of my coaches and my teachers, very much so, because things you don't want to talk about maybe at home, you'll confide in.
Confide in your coach.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're creating such a safe place for people. It's beautiful. But now you're helping kids facing homelessness, right?
Absolutely. So my career actually started as an instructional assistant.
Yeah.
And so I just moved my way through to becoming a principal and now an administrator over families in transition, which is over the students that we have to monitor who are homeless themselves.
Yeah.
But Altadena is such a community. I've had the opportunity to be teachers to many of them, principals to others of them, and then I just watch them come back all the time. And now my life impacted as being someone who is homeless. I get it. I totally get it. I never knew. I'm like, oh my gosh, what just happened here?
Yeah.
I'm over homeless education and I'm homeless. Wow, what just happened? So yeah, but it's in the community I love, so absolutely.
So were you home when the fires broke out?
I was home. So I had just gotten home from work, and then my daughter called and she's like, Mom, are you paying attention? And so I said, okay. I go outside, and over like the back part of my house, I see this cloud of just like orangeness, and it is the fire. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I go inside, I say, Wes, we gotta go. We pack basically something for the next day, because again, we're coming back, right? That's our thought. A couple of important papers, like a checkbook, a little cash, because you don't know what you're gonna be able to use if you need to get things, and we head out and we just get to safety.
What was it like going back to seeing everything?
Well, when I left the home, the last thing I seen was a picture of my parents, and it had the frame said faith, so I knew that when I woke up the next morning I had to see it for myself. Yeah. So as I got up there, I just cried in tears when I seen it, because the first thing I thought was, how am I going to tell my wife and daughter it's all gone? You're
the one that had to tell them that they didn't see it? Man, do you have I just have to ask this because I'm like, there are so many families out there, so many people out there experiencing the same thing. How do you not just completely break down and just, how do you come back from that? How are you coming back?
Our faith, our faith is key. And I will say our faith-based communities, they have stepped up. If I could, I can name, our John DeCures, our Albert Tates, our George Hertz. Those are all in our faith-based communities who have made sure we had something to eat.
Showing up.
We have people to talk to help us through this process. Community. That's absolutely. And to lead us and have said to us and make commitments that not just us, but all of us will go with a team to get this done, to rebuild, to go back. Yeah, absolutely.
That's beautiful, actually. hard that it's tragic, but it's a beautiful thing. And you didn't lose each other. That's the thing I kept hearing. I kept going, oh my God, like, you know, I was hoping everybody was evacuating.
Yeah.
And that was the hard part. You know, you want to make sure humans matter most, right? And our pets, wait, they matter too. So today is Valentine's Day, so it's a special month for y'all, right? It's your anniversary this month? Yeah.
Yes.
How long y'all been together?
Tell him, because she doesn't know.
I can never keep up with the
Oh my God,
math.
this was me! I was like, this is her 7th anniversary.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Right? So
She's
how many
34.
years? 34
34.
years.
You're the math guy, yeah. She's showing up in different ways.
Yeah.
Just not in numbers.
No,
that's incredible. And it is
Yeah.
a beautiful thing that you both have each other, and it's going to be hard. Like that, no doubt about it. There's no sugarcoating that. It's going to be so hard rebuilding, and the whole community. Nobody will ever be the same. But you're right. People are showing up.
Oh, yeah.
And like you would have shown up for others, it's a beautiful thing. And that's
Absolutely.
the most amazing part about connection and community. So with your home gone, where are you living today?
We're found a place locally, not like in Pasadena, but in a city called Monrovia. It's an apartment. We have a bed, a couch.
Blessed in that sense,
Blessed,
but
very
it's
blessed.
different.
Very different.
Yeah.
About 800 square feet, and it just, you know, it's not home yet. And so we're trying to do something to bring back that community, that homely feeling. We have a couple of our neighbors from the neighborhood who have also moved in as well. So it's a little lonely, but at the same time, we're trying to get other people to come with us so that we can do this together.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where we're residing right now.
You're going to rebuild, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's no question about it. We are going to rebuild. We have been a part of every community meeting to come together as a team to rebuild, because that's the other thing. There's a lot of stuff going on that shouldn't be going on, and we want to make sure that the correct voices get out there. So, yeah, we're
And
going
everyone's
back to
taken
Altadena,
care of.
and
Yeah.
everybody's taken care of.
Yeah. Well, Merian and Wesley, we're fortunate to connect with Dara Sagbefia, who's in our audience right now. She's the founder and lead designer at the Zen Experience, an interior design studio. She is also the recipient of the 2024 Wayfair Tastemakers Go Ahead Best Commercial Design Award. So, Dara, how did you connect? How'd y'all connect?
Oh, I connected with good old Merian through a family friend, and it was literally like love at first conversation. It was also like old college roommates. And when she told me that she was also an educator, I said, okay, God, I see what you're doing. You know that I want to do impactful design. And for the Zen Experience, we do that for teachers. So the connection was right there.
Wow.
We're finishing each other's sentences. I was like, I want to be a part of bringing in new light and new hope for the Stewart's family. I'm just happy to be here to do that for you, to build that community again, the Zen Experience way.
Thank you.
Well, Dara has plans to help this family, but what Merian and Wesley don't know is she's not the only one who wants to contribute in a big way. Our friends at Wayfair believe your home should reflect you. In fact, they're known for having all things home, no matter the space or style, and they're giving Merian and Wesley everything they could want for their new place. So, Dara, tell us what you and Wayfair have planned.
Merian and Wesley, we know that you have lost so much. And we want to take that stress away from you and just bring some more ease. So we are bringing in color because we want to match your energy, Merian. But we're not going to bring any pink, Wesley, okay? So we're going to bring the earth tones and keep it grounded. We're going to have comfortable, plush furniture as well as maybe possibly a TV so you could, you know, have your decompressed moments as well. And we just want to bring that intentional design in. Focus on the living room because we know that is where that community started. And just rebuild new chapters that speaks and resonates to your heart. And I'm trying not to cry. I said, don't cry today, but you guys are like, I'm so sorry, but...
Don't apologize.
Merian, you are an angel on earth. And you too, Wesley. I said to them, they're like my aunt and uncle now. I said, what up, Unc? And to be a part of this is so special because you're so selfless. Before the fire, you were for the community. During the fire, you were still trying to help people, not knowing that you were going to lose your home. And then even after, when I called her, she's at a council meeting for the community and still helping. So it's time for us to pour into you. Full circle moments. You guys deserve it. And I'm so happy to be a part of it with Kelly and Wayfair, and we are going to make this magical.
Yeah. Nice. Well, Dara's already been working closely with Wayfair on this, and in 2 weeks, it's all set to be done. So we'd love to have you back for the big reveal.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it's okay if we cry then too, but maybe we don't cry that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you got me too.
Cry again.
Oh, it's important though. That's why it
it's part of the
matters.
process.
That's why. It's okay. It's okay. I have to tell myself that. It's okay to cry.